Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Byzantium run. And you follow me, your host Luckymarine. I was just going to put my thoughts down. I realised that when I moved my capital to Epirus, I also moved my trade capital out here as well. And that went unnoticed for a long time. So, I'm thinking about putting my trade capital back in Constantinople. And doing the whole, I can't see it here. When you cap off the Cape and you collect in Zanzibar. So the more influence we have in the Ragusa node, the less will be dragged out of Constantinople. We can almost turn Constantinople into a semi-end node. I think it makes sense. I don't think moving it down the line is going to work. Not if we're mates with Austria. Spending more points. Spending more points on things that are not tech. Alright, let's do that. Let's analyse it first. 1.46. Alright, trade capital moved. Where's my merchants? You can be there, you don't need to be there. We can now push you into Crimea to transfer. Plus we don't have ships around here, which is a concern. Yeah, that was a big jump. Might jump again. Not so much. Now we're going to get a lot more from that. Yeah, that's a lot better. And the more influence that we can have here on the Ragusa node, the less we'll get dragged out. So we've got an 11% now. It's just a case of kicking people out gradually over time. And we can start by kicking Serbia out. Also, the Ottomans, when we truce expired with you, 2 years. Let's improve relations with Austria. You're right. You're right. I do want to start the game of supporting my heir, but there's no point in supporting my heir now. It'd be tying up a diplomat for no reason. You want to wait until King Michael II of Podsbrad. You want to wait until this guy dies, and then immediately get on supporting your heir. Because there's Denmark there that's got 31 points start on us. And there's no point. There's no point in getting in there. So, we might be able to support our heir. There are chances of, if Lithuania splits off with Poland, our dynasty ends up on the throne of Lithuania. But because they just split off, they have no heir. We can claim throne and drag them in a PU. If the Commonwealth forms, I think they drop the voting system and they just go for a monarchy, which again, if we're on the throne at that point, becomes a von Habsburg. It becomes von Habsburg because we are a von Habsburg. If you hadn't already. Of course, Podbrad, the one that inherits the throne of Bohemia, the one that kicks the von Habsburg off and jumps on there. So we might be able to see interesting things happen there. That could be interesting. Still weirded out with the Cavendish, but oh well. I thought it was von Habsburg as well now. Von Wittelsbach. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back to it. So yeah, I've got them on special interest. When he dies, I will start supporting my heir, which requires locking up a diplomat for a long time. Hence, diplomatic ideas. Well, we won't mothball our navy just yet then. Let's in fact put you into Constantinople. So if anything does kick off, you're ready to rock straight away. How are we in terms of navals? Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. did think about releasing Theodoro as its own little country, as our vassal, and then feeding him sort of Crimea area. However, if we were to release him right now, he'd be Catholic, and I'd rather have him converted to Orthodox before we cut him away. And let's grab Aragon. Not consecrated anything just yet. I think you're the only one that we can do. Gives us 5 patriarch authority. State maintenance goes up by 10%, which is nothing really, is it? 0.30, so what, 0.03? Monthly devastation. It's a tiny number, but anything that aids in reducing devastation is good. The one-off patriarch authority is a little bit weak. You can stop this becoming a state, which gets rid of your consecrated metropolis, metropolitan. There we go. That gets rid of the metropolitan, and you can state it again and consecrate another metropolitan, which is a bit gamey, but it means you're burning admin points to get patriarch authority, which is not. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'll consecrate it now. But I won't be revoking it and doing it again and revoking and doing it again. Anywhere else? We can't do it here because Burgess is not the right culture, I don't think. Yeah, Burgess is Bulgarian. It might be worth culture converting Burgess. What about you? We don't have Uxip. What about you? Albanian. So yeah, it might be worth starting the culture conversions. It's only 3 provinces. We'll see. That's us lined up on. Oh, someone's dead. Good. That's us lined up on Serbia. So let's head in right now. Don't have any allies. Excellent. Easy fight. Away we go. You'll need 3. And let's leave the cannon. And bring most of these out. There we go. Put someone in the seat. We do have the money for it. Ralph Navies. Ooh. It's points. It's point generation, and we were really bad at point generation at the moment. Our area is going to be a lot better. Rainfall speed. Oh, and then it's point generation. Extra 2 ducats. And Burgundy. Burgundy is tiny though. Burgundy, do you still have all your people underneath you? No, they've all been cut free. Interesting. It's a weird game up here. This isn't going to blob into one lump anymore. They're all on their own. Diplomatic insult against Crimea. Why not? A little bit more loyalty. And let's put these forts down. Let's grab some more money. Got a big stack. The Ottomans have a big stack on Corfu, which we could trap. We could trap immediately on outbreak of war. Siegeness is over. Let's get you away. I won't transfer it to Bosnia just yet. I will actually give it to them. It'll lower Liberty Desire and all that. Not that they have much. There we go. Who's mad? Ottomans. Well, the Ottomans are going to be permanently mad with us for a long time, I believe. Yeah, Bosnia will get the most out of that. It's not an accepted culture. Fairly certain Serbian will be for them. They can deal with it. Okay. Next, I think it's the Ottomans, isn't it? We were to declare upon you. Austria will come in, Poland will come in. Bear in mind that Austria is not the dude of the empire anymore. Or he wasn't. Doesn't look like he's going to be again. Still a decent, well, still quite a big country. I'd like Hungary to come in as well, though. If we can get all of them, attitude towards enemies. What will Poland want? Bits of Crimea, maybe? We could give him bits of Crimea. I don't want to give him anything down here, for obvious reasons. Okay. There's no way we're going to shift Hungary's opinion. So I think it's just going to be Poland, Lithuania, us, Austria versus the Ottomans. Ottomans and Crimea, of course. Go another infantry. Why have you got to 57? Why have you not passed this yet? One prince for the reform. Does everyone hate Brandenburg? Brandenburg, what's up with you? I've already fed you. Yeah, I don't think people like Brandenburg. That's unfortunate. Let's also grab... Yeah, let's fabricate on the Mamluks. I'm tempted by this. Even with the straight crossing, even with their leader, hitting this with the blockade up. No, hitting this with our ships in port. Allowing him to shatter, but then blocking his shatter with the ships. We can eliminate a 12 stack. What's your map I like? I think that would be better than just trapping them. I mean, he'll end up rebuilding them over here. But it's a fort that we... I don't know. It's a fort that we take, and then we don't have to split our navy. We don't have to have a fairly large lump over here. It does compress the Ottomans into this area, though. Nope, we'll try and maintain a blockade. We'll try and keep 12 trapped over here. Oh, Venice. When are we done with you? We already are. Do we not have a claim on Nice? You come back. Nope, and you have 0 allies. Let's get you going as well. We'll bring down our... No, we won't. We will train. Something that we've been lacking for a while. And I need to build some stuff. Let's get you training and let's build... A farmer state would be good. Workshop? No. Marketplace? Athens? Nope. Nope. Shipyard. There we go. The fleet is the backbone to our military prowess at the moment. Aegean Archipelago. What do we need? We'll be able to take that, and we'll be able to take that as well. Yeah, go on. And who wants the land? Nobility. Well, you can have 3.7% berries if you want. Done. 57%. It's a big lump, but it's high autonomy. Can we revoke from the clergy? A 3, a 3, a 3. 3, 3, 5. Replace it with a 10. And a 5. That'll do. What is up? What is up? Was it the wrong tin? There's different food. I don't think he likes the new food. It's alright. The usual shop was shut for some reason, so. Chios is, yeah, let's get you missionarized. Is there someone that will make that a little bit quicker? No, but there is a yearly inflation reduction woman. Let's do that. You should start coming down. Yeah, we do need to keep a handle on this inflation. For a country as small as us, 6.5 isn't acceptable, not really. Kosovo, our only gold mine. Autonomy is coming down gradually. We won't be making much from gold, no. Provence and Switzerland, well, we can't give you stuff just yet. We're going to need it for ourselves. Do you have claims on the Ottomans? If I was to declare. You come back, briefly. If we were to declare just Austria, just Poland, I don't think Hungary is ever going to get on board with this. I'd want to snaffle some of their fleet first. Let's take transports and pick up people from around the world. Get them concentrated. I keep building that spy network. Good. And they're threatening our trade. That's alright. Looks like you might be getting ready for war. If you've stopped training, there is a chance. Still Miltech 8. What can we make? Crimea. No, let's not make Crimea a state. Not just yet. Although we could palm it off on to the burghers if we did. Which would help drag some of this 5.36 down this way. No. No. We need this province, really. Only has a coastal centre of trade. The only reason it has a trading post is because it belongs to Genoa. But if we can get Azov as well at some point, we can start steering the stuff that glances off into the black hole that will be Constantinople. Let's get on board and grouped up with the rest. Ottomans, what have you built? In terms of ships, what have you built? 8 galleys. Yeah, if we can hit them hard before the Tunisians come, no, they're not that. They're not all that. Yeah, yeah, we'll just hit them. Might even grab a admiral. No, I won't. I don't think we need an admiral. Right, he's off back to training. I mean, this stack is trapped behind Epirus, but now as a fort. So it's a -2 to him for every single one of his rolls. But if we don't have to hit him, I don't want to need to hit him. But I don't think we can spread our fleet thin enough to continue this blockade and the Strait crossing. We'd have to hit his navy really hard, really quickly, and do some massive losses. Is there any reason to not go to war right now? Not really. I'll come back briefly again. Brings in Tunis, brings in Crimea. No. If Poland's in the war, and Lithuania's in the war, and Moldavia's in the war, Ottomans can just... Do you have any forts around here? Yeah, you do, Bessarabia. Ottomans can just walk all the way around, can't they? No, I'm still confident. You're Tech 8. Hungary's Tech 8. We're Tech 9. Ottomans Tech 8. I still think we've got this. Reinforced speed can be swapped out for discipline as and when we need it. We've already got morale of navies. Yeah. Let's do it. Stop training. Oh, here we go. What do we hit first? Fully maintained the fort. Fully maintained. Might be worth trying to jump on to Rhodos. These places are still devastated from last time we went to war. Yeah, it's coming down really, really slowly. Now we'll get to full maintenance, and I think it might be best if we sent our troops with the Polish troops and linked up with them, so the Ottomans can't pick off the Polish and Lithuanians and then turn on us. Great minds think alike. They promise us territorial gains from the war. Can I snaffle Ottoman fleets? Oh, I can't afford to spare that many. We'll leave 19 in the strait. We'll support this. What is it? Just 9 trade ships. We might be able to damage them enough that they don't exist anymore. Where have you gone? You're off to the Gulf of Varna. Did only one of them survive? Would appear so. Who's underneath us? The Ottomans. 4 galleys, 15 transports. Let's go. Squished you. Let's get in here and squish the rest. You're going to get trapped in a den. And I'm alright with that. Let's have you on support and let's have you group up with us. Eliminated galleys. Good. Let's leave 7 behind. 7 galleys versus 15 transports is enough. Let's try and hit the Ottoman galley fleet, which we are doing quite well. And let's try blockade this strait as well. Not that I think the Ottomans will use it, unless they've got access through... Do they have access to us? No, not that way. Can we go all the way round? Yeah. If we can go all the way around, then they can come all the way around at us. But I do need to sort this out whilst we're a tech ahead. Can't grab a leader off you. Oh, it might be worth. I think it will be. Turn our illustrious leader into a general. Hopefully he dies in war. And his son takes over. Please be good. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Landfire damage. Fire's not really a thing right now. Wait for Bosnia to catch up and... Nope, he wants to sit on his island. Fair enough. Come on, destroy it, destroy it, destroy it. Excellent. I'm back again. Yeah, 15 cogs are going to really struggle with 7 galleys. Especially when this gets reinforced. And you're already locked into duress. Hopefully we can get there before you. Nope. But you can't get away. I'll take that. Inspirational leader, recovery, army, morale, speed. Good. Let's leave another 2 galleys. Oh, we grabbed a trade ship. Yeah, leave the trade ship as well. Let's send pure galley fleets out to try and mop up, try to defend our coast. It looks like we've taken the focus off sort of Poland, Lithuania. So they're getting through Crimea on their own. Of course, Austria's not in this. I'll go in and help them. Turn the tide of that battle. And we'll continue to snipe as and when we can. What are you doing? That's not enough. Let's split you. We'll put a few on the coast. Or near the coast. We'll put a few a little further inland. Nobles demand recompensation. 1 stability or lose all the... yeah, fine. I'd rather that. And if I could tempt this guy back out, then I could trap him in Epirus. Let's try that. Let's walk all the way to Burgos so he thinks he's safe. Oh, nice. Any more fleets? Can't see any. Can't see anyone landing anything either. And Austria is at war with Naples, which means is at war with Aragon as well. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Good. So you're up here. Let's send a force to aid them. Even if it's just a 10 stack. So you're coming across here. Yep. So we'll set adjacent to province so that we can aid them as and when needed. And as it's not my war, I'm not too thrilled. Yes, I'm not too thrilled about throwing my manpower away. I don't want to be too aggressive here because I'm not the one that's going to be piecing out. Might almost be worth a white piece. Wouldn't take it. Wouldn't even take it. Alright. I was thinking if we pieced that now, white piece, it'd give us a 5-year truce. I think the Mamelukes are still going to be knocking the poop out of the Ottomans in about 4 years. So we'd come out of that truce with the Ottomans on their knees and we could just wipe them on our own, pretty much. Although I am conscious of the Mamelukes lifting the mantle of Middle East blubber. I don't think we need you there anymore. Might declare war on Venice. Fabricate the claim on Negroponte. Let's fabricate a claim on Cyprus. Bring you home. Are you dead yet? No, soon. Soon though. Yeah, let's just go take out Venice while we can. Whilst is here. Oh, there's not much that we're doing in this war, is there? We did our job of containing them. Now everyone else can go to work. Although if Poland takes this land here, I'll be mad. I'll be mad. Alright, out you step. But put somebody back in. And in fact, Bosnia, go do what you want. Yearly prestige for 20 years? Yes. I think that's worth it. Ottomans, what have you got left? There's still a hefty chunk there, still 31,000 troops. I mean, 12 of them are trapped on Corfu. Where are they? 3 stack there. It's not as if they're being sneaky with their troops. The Ottomans with 31,000 troops. Really? Oh, they could be down fighting the Mamluks. That's fair enough. Because their 31,000 Ottomans are going to allow 4 Lithuanians to get through their capital. I can't see that happening. National arrest of -2. Worth its weight in gold. Love it. And let's peace out to Venice. Now there's something to be said here for taking Venice as a vassal. I'm sure they've still got all their cores up here, but that will do. Crete, Durrës. They've only have 2 cores. So Austria must have made them release a load of cores. That'll do. Away you go. Negroponte is ours. Negroponte of the... which state? Aegean Archipelago. Roads, that reminds me I could do with getting on roads. Whilst they haven't built any troops there. Let's take the transports. Let's swap out for a number of galleys. Interesting. You thought that that was the time... oh no, they just got forced out. Okay. Another galley dead. Let's have you into not Negroponte anymore, because it's changed names. And we'll transport you to this fort here. Ah, Ebola? Let's just call it Ebola or something. Side with the clergy. Apologies for anyone who actually lives on that island. If you subbed, didn't mean to call it Ebola. It looks a little bit like that. Law will come under control of the clergy. Is there anyone who need or on the cusp? Not really. We'll say that neither party. Them losing influence is good, especially for the nobility. And you're allowed to come back up. Generous donation, 60 odd ducats. That's worth it. Onwards. You're going to get forced out of there as well. Can we be ready for you? A few ticks of repair. How many do you need? 6? Yep. Extra 2. You're already in charge. Away you go. That was absolutely brutal. You're going to get annihilated. Yep. And you are as well. There's no point in supporting Lithuanians. Let's just sit here. In fact, we could probably go blockade Tunis out of here. If Poland decided to get them out. Occupied by Poland, occupied by Poland. I don't like that. Alright, let's go take some stuff for ourselves. Still have to be a little bit careful of the Ottomans. They still have some people out there. Let the Holy Church be. Gain 5. Yeah, go on then. The authority is good. Well, siege of Rhodes. Excellent. Pushes you out into the Polish fleet. The Ottomans are kind of stuck between going after us and going after... I don't know, where is everyone? Ottomans still have a lot of troops knocking about. They're not dead, not by any stretch of the imagination. It's just we haven't come across them yet. Not a big stack. Yeah, no, I am being wary. No, it's called being wary, not being a chicken. How dare you? Can we force you out? Or you'll get taken straight back by Trebizond. We'll set next to the Lithuanians, not on them. You've taken this, but you've taken it for Poland. Keep thinking there's something I've missed. Something somewhere that I've missed. So that's Tunis that's been pushed out. Well done, Poland. What is this for anyway? Mazovian claim on Chile. Squish? A little bit. That's half and half. Good. Next. 38 months. Why not you? Making it a call. Right. 38 months. There we go. Anything that we need? Proof relations? No. Nope. Not really. Although, how far away is the tech? No, it's not even into our lands yet. Venetian separatists. 21,000 Venetian separatists on Venice. Austria's going to have a hard time dislodging them. So I need to put a fort on Venice, or retain the fort on Venice, and get there quickly. Anything that's on an island is usually quite difficult to take. Let's grab as many of you as we can. And just get you off there. Conscious of rebel stacks of maybe road separatists popping here and then wiping us out because we haven't got anywhere to retreat to. We're going to devastate Kacheli. If we're not going to have it, they will at least devastate it for them. Ottomans, where are you? You've got a 14 stack in Poland. In Lithuania, even. Taking war score still has 17 more war score to get. I mean, the numbers are on our side. If we can perform a wipe on an Ottoman stack, it doesn't have many places where you can build more troops. Although they might be just waiting for getting past Ankara. I won't blame them. Is that Ardlan that's been turned away? Yeah. Still, every fight that is part of the Mamluk Ottoman War is still losses. So they've lost 20,000, 24,000 from combat to us. But they'll have lost in the Mamluk War as well. Almost down to 21,000 manpower. I don't think they've taken many fights. We haven't seen big fights happen. This isn't going to be a big one, but at least we can hit a 14 stack. Papal State has announced us as a rival. How weird. Let's move onwards. I'll try track this 14 stack down in Knot Mountains. You're on the flat, I think. Nope, hills. 3-3 versus 30,000. Hills, Hummus Mountains. Let's try rush to Hum. 9th of March, 4th of March. No. But yes. 19th, 22nd, 21st. Okay. Lose one bear tax in Theodoro. 25,000. 25% local autonomy in Theodoro as well. Or I can't have the morale of armies hit. That's ridiculous. First of May. 3rd of May. What about you? 2nd of May. Nope. You're locked. Can we get in there behind you? Ceteris Mountains as well. 20th. 16th. Doesn't want anything to do with that. '25th, 22nd. Right, you. Unattach you. We can't split you. Well, we might be able to survive this. Let's put you in charge. That's never solved anything. So we stop. So we never took that fight. Ottomans will release lots of people. 23 favours, good, 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 good. We'll probably send some of those favours into trust. We got Plodiv, Skop. Well, that wasn't worth it. Not really. At least they didn't give Mazovia this stuff up here. Peace will cost Byzantium about 40 Diplo. Why? Do we not have claims on Filibi and Uskub? Right, Poland. He's still going. At 71, he's still going. Yep. 10 favours for 5 trust. We only need 10 favours to call Poland into a war. Hungary. Same again. Only need 10 favours. Let's start pushing this trust up. Austria would, Hungary, no. So who next? Who next? Probably the Mamluks. Just realised that that's a 51-minute episode. Do apologise for that, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, let's give. I'll keep Skopje this because it's part of a state. I will give this to Bosnia. Plodiv. And get you code. Yeah, the sooner we can get over here into this high dev stuff, the less liberty desire that Bosnia's going to get. I'm Luckymarine, as always, you have been amazing. Again, apologies for the long episode. But it was worth it. It was worth it. I'd rather have been the aggressor in that war instead of getting dragged in by the Polish. However, it did weaken the Ottomans enough that the Mamelukes are now taking a lump out of them. And conceivably, they might not be able to recover in time. How long's our truce? 29. Oh, they will. They definitely will. Still, the Polish have this truce as well. So on exactly July 1529, I want to be kicking off with the Ottomans and invite everyone else in so that we can take all of this land here. Depends what the Mamluks do. They might spit out a country around here and we can just declare war on them. Anyway, that'll be next time. Till then, do take care.